This is my project to final. So these are my sketches. I at this point had two main topics I wanted to focus on. One being I wanted to call on us to look at what we're doing and like our role, like as if you're just watching it happen or watching global warming happen, if you're supporting it or if you're um, the one causing it. Either way, we're all involved and we all need to do better and do our part to save the earth. And the second one was the second theme was I wanted to talk about the effects of global warming on the environment and habitats of not only animals but also humans. And these are my sketches, and they highlight that overall. These are some more. So this one over here with the flame in the crowd, that's for the first um, message, and the other ones were for the environmental effects. And so it's the same thing here. So these four for environmental effects, and then this one's for looking at the cause of global warming, which is us, and how we need to do better. And it's the same here. And but these are all effects of global warming. Oh, and if I haven't mentioned it yet, the main topic is global warming, but I was having a little trouble deciding whether or not I wanted to do the effects or I wanted people to have some more recognition and knowledge on why we're the problem, and we need to do better. So part two, design layout composition. I wanted something more simple, something that is attractive to the eye, and something a bit more modern. So I had two designs for the T-shirts. The top one I forgot to put the words, but I like the nice simple design and the message with the people watching and everything, and how it represents everybody. And the second one was a little bit more less simple, less modern, but it was a nice simple nice design, and it conveyed the message of global warming and the water level rising. Same thing here. We got the water level rising. We got a huge jaw shark, and it's in a movie theme poster, and that's because I wanted to make something a little bit more interesting. And if I'm doing Jaws theme, I was like, why not do that? I did decide that was a little too derivative of Jaws, so I did steer away from that in the end. But I thought it was a cool concept at the time. And the second one was the same thing as the first one with the flame and the crowd, where it's us killing the earth, and it's a call to our effect on the earth. Like we are the main cause of global warming, and we are the ones that are responsible for stopping it. And then for these, I mainly focus on the water rising and the effects on the environment part of my argument, where we have the water rising. The Titanic isn't sinking because why would it? There's no icebergs for it to hit into, to smash into. And over here, we have our habitat, which is getting affected. Our cities, they're getting drowned, and we'll be doomed if we don't do anything about it. And for the composition for all of them, I wanted something, like I said, simple, easy to look at. And I wanted the writing, most importantly, like the fonts, to be simple as well. I didn't want anything too hard to read, because I don't want you to have to struggle to read about it. I just want you to know the message. And for the colors, I had two options. I had like a red, yellow, and black option, and a black monochrome option. And for both of them, they have their pros and cons. Like the bright one has more, it grabs more attention from people, and it also creates a sense of urgency. And I think the colors go well together as well. And for the black one, it's really easy on the eyes, it's nice and neutral, and it's just easier to look at overall, but it's not as attention grabbing. And you'll see that with the web page as well. I did the same thing for the same reason. I just wanted to see it on all three medias. But yeah, I did decide to go with the red and yellow because I want to grab people's attention. This is something that we need to focus on now and keep moving through it instead of, yeah. And then, but for this one, I did want to try something different, so I put fire in the back for the second design. And I wanted to create a sense of urgency, but I thought that was a little too not graphic, but like it was a little too graphic. I wanted something more simple and modern, and plain to say. And then for the final design, we got my T-shirt over here. I changed the color of the earth as well for simplicity's sake, and I wanted I want it to be a nice uniform like palette of 3 to 4 colors. Um, the writing is nice and clear in 2 different locations, so because I wanted to create some visual interest, and I like the subliminal message of of the T-shirt of how all of us gang evolved. This one I changed the writing because I wanted it to be more front and center and easier to read. And then, but so that's the hierarchy goes. You got the writing, and then you got the message, and then behind it you got the imagery from the person stabbing the earth, and then last but not least you got the sub message of do your part to save it, which highlights the issue. And then for the web page, this was my favorite design probably because we got like the overlapping tree and it adds some visual interest to the piece. And I still like that I can still read the writing, but it's in the back. And the main subject of this one is more the Earth Gang Hung, which is to say it's dying and we're just watching it happen. And then we still got the sub message down at the bottom saying do your part to save it, which is important. But the main thing I want people to know is where the reason it's happening and where the reason we need to be the people to stop it. And the connection between them is like I connected them with the colors and the imagery, but most importantly the message is the same for all 3 of them. That's what's really important for them, and yeah.